All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy December 1st. This is nuts. I cannot believe that it is December already. Um, it has been so crazy. I don't know what is happening with this thing. It thinks somebody else is a speaker when they're not. If you guys are unmuted, please mute yourselves. I'm going to mute all again. Um, it is, oh goodness. Okay. It is December 1st. It is the last month of the year. It is the last month of this decade. I want every single one of you to think back to who you were 10 years ago. What were you doing in 2009 in December? Like, what was your life like? What was your job like? What were your finances like? Like, think about how astronomically your life has changed in the last 10 years. And now think about the vehicle that you have your hands on with this business and how you can fast forward that change even more. Oh my gosh, starting freshman year in high school. Wow, Jocelyn, you were making me feel really old. I was married. You guys, you have now a vehicle to like press the fast forward button on the change, whether you want to change financially, if you want to change, physically, if you want to change whatever, your home, your family, all that. You can do that, and you can do that really, really quickly. So our team, our enrollments were up all month. It was awesome to see new customers coming in, new distributors coming in. So we first want to say welcome to the team. I hope you all have your newbies on here. And I want to go really, really quickly over a couple things just to make sure all of our newbies kind of know what you need to be doing every day. So first and foremost, it is December 1st. I want you guys to decide where you're going to be on December 31st. And you cannot go into a month or have an intention that you're just kind of sort of wanting to do. Like, oh, I'm going to try to get diamond. Maybe I'll do my steps to success. I mean, if I can. Gosh, it's going to be a really busy month, but I'll try to do a power hour every day. Like if you have that kind of sort of try, maybe if I can mindset, I'm going to tell you, you're going to kind of sort of not hit your goal on December 31st. Like you have to decide right now, this can be one of the busiest months in your personal life, and it can feel really overwhelming because you're like juggling presents for kids and you've got family obligations and families coming to town. And if you get really, really, really intentional about what you're doing, this business is just going to be part of it. My very first year in this business, I signed 7 distributors in December. When everybody told me it was slow season, I signed 7 distributors and I set myself up. I had just promoted to double diamond. I quit my job and I then promoted my husband. I took him up to Ruby, I think that month or something. So people try to say like, oh gosh, the holidays. No, people want to spend money during the holidays. You guys, retail is up. Like United States wise, like retail is up and people are buying. So if you are telling that story in your head of like, oh, it's a slow season and people aren't going to buy and people don't want to spend money. Yeah, they do, guys. It was like the second people had spending in the mind on Black Friday. I don't know about you. I couldn't get a customer to save my life on Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, I have 4 customers because they were in spend mode all December. People are in spend mode. People are ready to spend on themselves, and they're also getting Christmas money. So you got to think about that, but decide where you want to be, decide the mindset you want to have, and decide one action that you're going to take. Like, what will you do every single day? So I've committed that Monday to Friday, I will be up at 5:30. No excuses, no more of this. Oh, I need to snooze. Oh, no more of this. I stayed up too late. No, Allie, put your butt to bed and get up early. Then I'll work out 5 days a week. These are the things that if you want to succeed in this business, you need to commit to and you need to decide what you're doing. Okay. Now, as far as daily tasks, we want you to make sure you're being intentional every single day. Somebody has people on Zoom who are trying to call me instead. FYI, if you have new distributors who are trying to get on Zoom and they don't know how, that they need to be on the app, it's not on their phone. Because my Zoom ID is my phone number, and so my phone's ringing like crazy. There's multiple people doing that right now. So here are the things you want to be doing every single day. for your business. And I would love if any of you, you'll hear people talk, you guys, especially for those of you who are newer, you'll hear people talk about a 6 list or non-negotiables. You are going to, you're going to be bombarded by so many tips, so many tricks, so many things, but you got to decide, if I'm going to be successful in this business, what am I going to do every single day? And those things you're going to do is you're going to post on social media. Your only job is to talk to people about these products and this opportunity, and then ask them if they want to do it with you. Like, that's your only job as a distributor. So you need to post every single day, because nobody knows you're open for business if you don't tell them. You posting is turning the lights on in the restaurant. You're not going to go into a coffee shop that has the sign off, right? So no one knows you're open for business. And you say, oh, I posted last week. They know. No, they don't. Only 10% of your friends see every single post you put up. You've got to do it every single day, even when you feel like no one's looking, because I'm promising you, people won't comment. People won't like it, but they're watching you. And everything you say in your post, you need to say it like you're speaking to somebody who you want on your team or you want to try the products. You need to use your story on Instagram or Facebook or both. Ideally, you're doing both. So your story is huge, because people now aren't even fully watching or reading posts. Like, they might scan a line, they might look at a picture, but those stories they'll watch. People love watching movies. Your life is a show. Draw them into your show. Use your stories. On all the team pages, there's massive amounts of files of images and ideas you can use in a story. And there's Instagram trainings and all the units on your team page, how to use stories and how to build stories and how to post on them. Every single day, you need to be personally using at least one product. How are you ever going to tell someone that they should use a product if you're not using it? Okay, every single day. If you're newer, I get it, that you're like, I'm trying to make money and you're trying to tell me to spend money. No, you guys figure out a way to put a coffee on your auto ship, because you can sell coffee packets all day long. You can sell, coffee comes in a bag of 15. You can sell those at $5 a piece. That's $75 in cash. That bag only costs you $39. So use that profit to buy yourself a product so you can get your personal results. I don't care if it's greens, beauty works, hair, skin, and nails, wraps, celery, whatever it is, you need to be committed to using it every single day, because when you commit to using a product every day, your commitment to your business is going to level up. Okay. So every single day, you want to be posting your story, posting on your feed, you're going to be using a product. And then here's a really big one, guys. You actually have to ask people to use your products or ask people to join your team. So you have to send messages every single day. You need to ask people to join your team, and you need to ask people to try your products. We will go over more specific trainings. If you want exact scripts and you're not sure how to do that, get with your enroller as to like what exactly you need to say. Here's what I will tell you though. This is one of my biggest pieces of advice. So if you are copying and pasting a script, that's great, especially as you're learning how to have these conversations. If you are copying and pasting a script though, and you type it in and you read it out loud, and it doesn't like naturally come out of your mouth because it doesn't sound like something you would ever say, change that script. Change the words so it sounds like something you will say, because I promise you, if you're posting authentically every single day and then you send a message with someone else's words in it, people are going to be like, well, that doesn't sound like her. It's not going to come across authentic. Okay. And that's the number one thing you want to be, is authentic and honest. And you guys, excitement and confidence will go so far. So those are the big things that I want to address as far as like, what can you do every single day? And then of course, as part of the messaging, you're following up too. You're keeping that list. You guys, you do not need something fancy. Keep a notebook, keep a legal pad, get, printer paper and staple it together. I don't care what it is. Every single person who likes and comments on posts, everybody who engages with messages, anybody who's watching your story, those people all need to be on a list for you to message and follow up with. And now I'm years in the business. I have thousands and thousands of names. Thousands of names. I have no excuse not to every single day be messaging someone. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Jenny. Jenny Thomir, where are you? You're there. You should be able to unmute yourself.
Hey, hey.
Hi. And so Jenny wants to talk about, I mean, gosh, you guys, like, we're here. It's 2020, like, and what the beginning of the year. So Jenny, you're coming up on your 6-year anniversary
Yeah.
in January. So she's been through a lot of like December to January's, and I just wanted her to share like what can come from the work we do now, like November, December, like what can happen in the next few months. I'll let you
Yeah.
just take it
I
away.
mean, so first of all, it's all about your mindset. You got to get your mind right. I'll talk a little bit about what happened to me last December through the beginning of this year because it was crazy. And like Alex said, I've been in for many years and I've had a lot of Decembers to Januaries, and every year I've seen, what can happen when you're planting the seeds now. And honestly, I tell people this month is the best month to join this business. I look back and I did not join until January 10th, but I wish I had joined in December because what happens on January 1st? Everybody has New Year's resolutions. Everyone wants to lose weight, look better, make more money. They want to be in a different situation, and you want them to know that you're the person to go to. So when you're talking to your PDTs, you need to tell them waiting until January is too late. Get in now because you can get the message out there. You can let people know like you're the go-to person. And so that come January 1st, if they're waiting until the new year, they know you're the person to go to. So, so last year I was triple diamond, and coming into December, my volume was not where I wanted it to be for presidential. Like I wasn't even close, to be honest, to where I needed to be for presidential. I just knew that was my goal, and I kept putting it out there. And I was like, I want to hit it by March. And in December, my volume, like it was just it wasn't there. It was building and it was building, and my December volume was higher than my November volume. But I had my goal out there for Prez in March. And what happened, because my team was just building like crazy and planting seeds like crazy through October and November and December, January, February, March, my volume almost tripled between the end of December and to the end of March. Like, and it was just insane. It was something that I could never have predicted. I could have never said like, oh, I know, I can see the path of how this is going to happen. I could not see it. Okay, I can tell you right now, my volume was like I think like 45,000 in December, and by the end of March it was 115,000. And I like sitting at 45 had no idea. I'd never been higher than 50. Okay, like when I went triple, I was at 50,000. I had never been higher than that. So how would I have had a brain cell to think, oh, I can break 100,000 in volume in 3 months when in 5 years I had never done that, right? So, but I had a mindset that I just put it out there and knew it was going to happen, and was working like I was already there. I was planting the seeds. I was telling my team to plant the seeds. You guys, if you have a team and you're working towards Ruby, you're working towards Emerald, Diamond, whatever it is, like go talk to them every day. Create a group chat for your team. Do fun little contests of like who can sign 2 loyal customers today. Like shout it out. Like do things to keep your team excited and keep you excited and to hold you accountable. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about is like this is the time of year when magical things can happen. And you don't know how they're going to happen. You just have to have like firm belief that they will. So last year, like I said, I truly had no idea how I was going to make it happen. I just knew that I was going to do it. I just knew I was going to do it. And here's the biggest tip I can tell you about a promotion month. Okay, so this was my mindset in March when I knew I was going to promote. If you're promoting in December, this is your mindset in December, on December 1st. You're doing it. Like it's not an if I promote. It's not a I hope I can promote. It's not a, well, if I can go Ruby. No, like I'm Ruby. What do I need to do to make it happen? And sometimes what you need to do is put out there, okay, Ruby, 2,000 volume, 3 distributors, and work backwards. So maybe right now, maybe you ended November and you had 500. Okay, so cool. So you think you need about 1,500 in volume. How much volume is that per day? Break it down Like maybe that's 2 customers a day, and you have 1 distributor on your team and you need 3. Okay, so you need 2 more. So how many messages do you need to send to sign 2 more distributors? I highly recommend you sign them before the 10th of the month. So that way you have the rest of the month to help them get to 400 or 500 in volume, which guess what? That helps you get to Ruby, right? So sometimes I'm very much a numbers person, and I like to break things down into small portions. So, you know, if you need to sign 500 in volume this week, which let me just say might be really easy to do after tomorrow, just throwing that out there. But let's say you need to sign 500 in volume this week. How are you going to do it? You know, what are you going to bundle together as your package deal that you're promoting all week long? Maybe you pick your 3 favorite weight loss products. Maybe you're going to go with that Beauty Works skincare package. Maybe you just like 3 of the pieces from the Beauty Works. That's fine too, you know, like, but I definitely recommend do your triple threat. Do whatever, you know, it is that you're using together. Use 3 products. Number 1, you yourself use them, and then promote them as a package deal together to get higher BV, because that's how you're going to hit promotions. That's how you're going to sign higher volume. I mean, we have these amazing Black Friday sales, but sometimes, you know, you're signing a lot of customers, the volume's so low, you're working so hard and you're not making as much traction. So definitely talk about 3 products together. You know, what your for me, it was, I used my skinny coffee, my chocolate greens to make a mocha, and my Thermophyte X. And I told everyone all day, every day, that those 3 products helped me lose 17 pounds in 6 weeks. Got rid of my baby weight from my 3rd baby. And I signed a ton of people on those 3 products because that's what I talked about. And guess what? Then I say, hey, if you want to throw a cleanse in, that's awesome too. It's a great jump start. So think about those things as you're talking to people. If you're talking about the skincare line, talk about the collagen. You're drinking your collagen every night, how much you love it for your skin, and how it's also helping you sleep awesome. You know, like, so I wanted to say that. And you guys, I mean, I know Allie's probably going to talk more about this, but get freaking excited for what is coming. We had a little sneak peek for VIPs, and let me tell you, what is coming tomorrow is insane, unbelievable. You guys better get so excited, because your minds are just going to be blown by what is about to happen. And this happened last year, a little bit different timing, but my volume went up 4,000 on the last day of the month because they released Thermophyte X on the 31st. Okay, they're releasing what I think is going to be one of the biggest releases in our company history tomorrow at the beginning of December. If you don't think you can go Ruby in a week, you're crazy. Like, you can do that in a week with what's coming. I'm telling you, like, you guys, like, this is just going to be a huge December. I fully plan on this being something that a December we've never seen before, because we've never had something like this, at least in almost 6 years, I can say. We've never had something like this happen at the beginning of a month. And so the fact that we're going to have this to our advantage, go use it. You guys, and the last thing I want to say, go book pop-ups. I have an event this weekend I have been preparing for all week. You guys, like Allie and I did one last week. We talked to so many. It was not a huge event. It was pretty cramped and it was tiny, but there were people there, and we talked to everyone, and we got so many leads just from that. And we made $180 in cash. You want to make cash for Christmas? Go do 2 pop-ups a week for the rest of the month. You will make enough cash to pay for your Christmas. You will have enough leads that you could sign at least 20 loyal customers from that. You're going to have so many leads, and don't expect that people are going to sign up on the spot. They might, but they're probably not going to. You're going to have to follow up, and guess what? You're going to get them on social media or in your phone into your Connect. And if they don't sign up in December, they're going to sign up in January or February or March when they decide, oh yeah, I do need to lose weight for my spring break trip, or oh yeah, you know what? Like, I'm in a wedding. I want my skin to look better. So book those pop-ups, get in front of people, figure out what it is that like amps you up, what gets you excited. For me, it's like going live in an event or doing something in person. I like to talk to people, and I like to, talking about the business, about the products, about the opportunity excites me. And I think people can feel that and can see it. If that is not your thing, go figure out what your thing is. Maybe like you want to do voice messages and that excites you and gets your potentials like super excited. So find that thing that is going to amp you up and go do more of it. And you're going to get more excited. If you just need to be around people on your team or in your upline who are excited, go be around those people. Figure out what you need to do to get to an event this month, or get on Zooms, or get on power hours. Like, do the things that are going to keep you excited, because this is a month that's very easily distracted. Like, you could very easily find 50 million other things that you could be doing, but you have to fit your business in as a priority, and you have to be excited about it. Like, if you're not excited, you're not going to want to do it anyway, right? So like, be excited and make it fun, and you're going to want to do more of it. And it's going to show not only this month, but in the next 3 months. Your March is going to be insane because you're going to put the work in now, and it's going to like blow the lid off of March. Okay, sorry, Allie, I just kind of went off on a tangent there.
No, it's so good. I mean, I am so hyped up, you guys, right now. I cannot even handle it. I'm hyped for December. I'm hyped for 2020. And yes, I have 6 minutes before the family call. I do want to touch on a couple things really quick. So if you are new in this business, or you're in this business and you just don't really know where to show up, you feel like there's always stuff going on. Those who show up, go up, you guys. You, like any other job, you have to continually be learning. You have to be growing. You have to be open. You cannot join this and be like, okay, well, I didn't know how to do it. It's like, okay, you have every resource you could possibly have. All of our team pages have the same content in units. The Connect app literally has a play button, and it has videos on every product. It has like day 1, day 2, day 3, like exactly how to train, how to use your eSuite, what to do in your auto ship. Like, all of it is there for you. So don't try to tell us that you don't have the resources. But the most important things to show up to is every single Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central Time, on Mark Pentecost, our owner, his Facebook page goes live, and it's called the Family Call. And it is like the 30 minutes a week that corporate does a call. In essence, it used to be a phone call, dialing call. Now it's like a Facebook Live that tells us anything, any updates, any contests, any new product announcements. Like, everything comes there. Non-negotiable. You show up Sunday nights and you watch all 30 minutes. I promise you, like, that is how you stay connected to corporate. And then on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, is something called Show Me the Money, and that's on Pam Souter's page. So if somebody wants to drop those names in the chat, I'd appreciate it. Pam Souter is our chief networking officer. She started the company with Mark, and she interviews people who are killing it. So whether they're making a ton of money, if they're booming on enrollments, and she says, tell us what you're doing. You guys, don't reinvent the wheel. Copy the right cat. When I built my business, I was working full-time. I was traveling. I had a 2-year-old. Like, it was too much. So what I did is I would listen to the recordings of the Show Me the Money call on my drive to and from work. And I would just do what they did, because I was like, I don't know how to do this, but these people are making a ton of money, so I'm going to do exactly what they did, right? And it's that simple. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, so there's going to be an announcement, a huge announcement on the Sunday night call tonight, and then we're going to have a new product line launch tomorrow. You guys, get yourselves ready. Like, this, you could literally have signed up today and you could be Ruby in a week. Like, if people are going to be so excited to be part of this because of the type of products they are, there's a celebrity component to it. As far as like, it's just like going to be raining money. But here's the deal: it doesn't rain money to people who like are like looking down and not doing anything. Like, you have to be taking action, but if you are open to it, you are open to knowledge, and you are open to be part of the teams, your hands are here, and like, the money is going to come too. So that's a mindset thing. You got to always be learning. Don't be like, multiple people said that they're scared to go live. Why? Who freaking cares? You guys, you know that, like, I used to do that. I was like, well, my hair's not done and I'm always sweaty after the gym and I'm in yoga pants and my kids are screaming. Do you want to know the lives that get the most views and most comments? Or when my children are like in my office, like climbing on me, we're all laughing, I lose my train of thought. Like, and now half the time on Facebook, I like never have makeup on. I never am, I'm like, hair is in a ponytail. Like, who cares? Be you. People don't want to see some stylized, weird Instagram version of you. They want to see you, and they want to hear you honestly talk. But when you speak with confidence and excitement about this business and these products, you will win every time. Every single time when they hear your voice and you are truly confident and excited and you truly believe these products can help someone and you truly believe that this business can change your financial situation. The second you start believing those things and you speak out loud, either through voice text or a live video or talking to someone in person, they will want to be part of it. So you gotta just stay so plugged in, use your products, do those non-negotiable tasks. You guys get ready. My first 2 years consistently building through the ranks, I went double diamond in November to triple diamond in March, and then I went presidential to ambassador in March next year. And my income from my November check to my March checks tripled my income, because that's what the beginning of the year brings. If you are planting seeds like crazy now, it is not hard to be on fire, you guys. It's hard to build the fire. We are in the season of building the fire. We're collecting the kindling. We're getting the sticks just right. We're drying out the wood. We're doing all the things, laying the infrastructure to be able to have a blazing on fire season, okay? December is the time to learn. If you say, well, I don't know that, figure it out. Everything you could possibly want to know in this world is available for free on the internet. Like everything. YouTube is the world's largest, like second largest search engine behind Google, right? So look up a video, ask somebody, look in your eSuite, find the answers and learn. So you guys, Mark's gonna go live. It's usually about 9:03 by the time they finally go live, but I'm gonna give you guys all a second to take a quick bathroom break or whatever you need to do before you watch him live. But I am so jacked up for this team. I am so excited for this season. Oh my gosh, listen, a distributor who was paid as distributor in January 2019 and was double. And I think I know who that was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just share real quick about this?
Yes.
So this girl was paid as distributor, sitting in her seat at conference on January 31st of 2019 of this year, caught the vision in the fire, came home and promoted herself to diamond in March and double diamond in April. And in October, she signed 16 distributors and 30 loyal customers. And then she signed, I think, like 25 loyal customers just in November. Like,
she's one of the top point earners for Margaritaville. She's in the top 150 for Margaritaville. She was top point earner, like top 5, 1 or 2 weeks. She has personally enrolled people going diamond. She built new momentum because she caught a vision and she got to work. Yeah. So anything is possible, but like Jenny and I both said, you have to decide. You have to decide right now. What are you doing this month? What are you committing to this month? Are you going to be proud of yourself? And the clock strikes midnight and it is 2020 in 31 days. Are you going to look at your December and be proud of yourself? Or are you going to be like, oh, let another month go by. Really should have worked my business harder. What to do? Like, no, you guys, it is time. It is time. It is time. You know what? We all have hard months. Like, I could not sign a distributor to save my life last month. And then you know what happened today? All that follow-up, all month, all I wanted was the darn Margaritaville points and to get the team rolling. Signed 2 distributors today. Like, just keep being consistent and it will pay off. So you guys jump off of here. We're going to go to Facebook and you're going to go to Mark Pentecost's page. And it will go live here in about another minute usually. And that'll be the family call and the huge announcement tonight. So don't miss it, everybody. Bye.